let's go ahead and first get into the first topic of the podcast. So, live from crypto.com arena in Las Vegas. My bad, not Las Vegas, man. See, I got Vegas on the mind, man. You know, we were just talking about a couple of speakeasies and different things. So, my bad, I had Vegas on the mind. Los Angeles, California is where crypto.com arena is, where the Lakers play. And this is where we're going to see Louis King Kong Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz go down on this Saturday night.
I thought it was Sunday.
Oh, it might be on Sunday.
I think it's on Sunday.
On Sunday? You think it's on Sunday?
Labor Day weekend. I think it's on Sunday almost.
Okay. So shoot, it might be on Sunday, man. Labor Day weekend coming up. It just might be a Sunday bout. But I know it's coming up this weekend. We got Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz. Now, last we saw Andy Ruiz in the ring, Andy had probably a pretty lackluster performance against, Anthony Joshua. We all saw how he pulled the upset against AJ, and then he was out there parlaying, having a bunch of tequila and tacos, came back in the ring, well out of shape, man. He was out there going on a worldwide tour, sitting on Jimmy Fallon's show, might have been all type of late night TV, right?
Legend.
You know what I mean? So he was out there just having a good old time with the upset. Came back against AJ and looked horrible. Now we got Louis King Kong Ortiz on the other end that I came front, man. It's been a lot of heavyweights that have not wanted to get in the ring with King Kong Ortiz other than who, my brother?
You already know, man. The Bronze Bomber,
Bronze Bomber, yeah.
With Ortiz, man.
You know what I mean? So the Bronze Bomber has been the only dude who's been willing to get in there with the slick, thunderous Cuban Luis Ortiz, and it was two great bouts between them two. Where if you all remember the first bout, bro, you remember when King Kong almost had Wilder out of there, man?
Like,
somehow Wilder stayed on his feet, bro.
Like, please, Wilder, don't fight him again. What he do?
Right.
He almost got knocked out again.
Exactly. Right. Fought him again until he iced him with that right hand.
What?
And Luis Ortiz did not know what happened. So, nevertheless, man, these two heavyweight contenders are going at it. Ruiz versus Ortiz. Q, man, give me your idea of how you see it going, man. We've even had some playful banter, or it might not be that playful, bro. But you've heard the banter between Tyson and Wilder too, who been siding with Ruiz and Ortiz, bro. But who you rocking with, bro? This Saturday or Sunday, whichever night is going down, who you rocking with, man?
Man, it's a very tough one, man. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with, and if age ain't gonna really if he still got a little youth in him, because it's saying he older than Rocky Mountain. You know what I'm saying? Joe Louis, whichever one was 137 years old. Yeah, Joe Louis.
But they say he well into his 40s, huh?
Yeah. So he up there, man. But he a dog, man. And I just think with his boxing prowess, man, with his with his skill set, and I don't know. I feel he gonna weather the storm, and I think he might outlast Ortiz. I think it'll be about who gonna outlast the other one. And I was just saying, Ruiz rather. I'm gonna go with Luis Ortiz, King Kong, man. I'm hoping he can bang on the chest one more time, man. You know what I mean? But this one, I wouldn't want to bet any money on this one, man. It's gonna be a good one. But I think King Kong might be able to pull this one out, man. If I had to put my feet to the fire right now and I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with King Kong Ortiz. And I think he got one last hurrah. And I think this fight'll be I think he could take it. I wasn't too impressed with Ruiz in his last fight against our guy
Areola.
Chris Areola.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I just feel like I think Ortiz got a little more. I think he's a little sharper. I think I think he probably got more power too. But I think he's a better boxer. And matter of fact, Areola came out in good shape. He fought a damn good fight that fight too. That was impressive on his end more so than but that's what I got, bro. Who you loving in this one?
Hey man, I'm gonna keep it real, dog. I'm gonna hope I'm with you, man. I'm really rooting for Louis King Kong Ortiz, man. And to date myself, man, I was a good fan of the young lady by the name of Aaliyah back in the day. And she had a song, bruh. She had a song, and the title of the song was "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number," right?
Okay.
And so I ain't gonna lie with Ortiz, bruh. I'm hoping that that's true, bruh.
Facts.
I'm hoping that it's true because we all know that King Kong Ortiz has been around a while. And we know that at this point, he's definitely into his 40s. Like everybody speculates on is his age really his real age or how old is he? But we know he's in his 40s. So I agree with you, man. Like I really wasn't overly impressed with the Areola Ruiz fight. Again,
it was a good fight though.
Yeah, it was a good fight. I will say what still is in the back of my mind is the laziness that I saw with Ruiz when he went into the second AJ bout. I just don't trust Ruiz. I've always said this about Ruiz, that I feel like he's talented, but I just don't trust his work ethic and how hard he really works sometimes when it's time to go into the ring. And when we bring up the Areola fight, I think to me what really bodes well is that, and even Areola said this, is everybody thought that Ruiz was going to be good enough to get Areola out of there. And he didn't end up getting Chris Areola out of there.
Matter of fact, he's the one that got dropped in that fight, if I ain't mistaken, right? Then
He clipped Ruiz.
No doubt.
So he didn't get Areola out of there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, unless Ruiz turned over a new leaf big time, bro, and he went back to that first AJ bout, I just don't see him getting King Kong Ortiz out of there.
But also, and not take away from his win versus AJ in the first fight, but it was well known that AJ was concussed. He had some things going on, and he never spoke about it, made an excuse. He came back and did what he had to do. But to say AJ, it was a concussion or something he had suffered. I don't know if it was sparring or something, but he had issues leading up to that fight. And it's like he got caught a punch and never recovered from it. And he fought with the wrong game plan, just like he did again in the first Usyk
fight. Yeah.
So I think so watching the fight with Areola, it made me look at Andy Ruiz and say, you know what? Okay. I mean, he is very bouncy. He's quick on his feet. He's a big guy. He got a decent punch. He's very deceptive with his speed. He's quick and he's very what's the word? They said him twitch muscles. He's
a quick big boy. He got fast hands.
His hands quicker than AJ's. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he probably had faster hands than Louis King Kong Ortiz also. But I don't know if I gave him if we gave him too much credit. You know what I'm saying?
For the AJ victory.
As far as the measuring stick, because AJ fought. I mean, he just watched him in that second fight. He fought with the right game plan. I think the safe game plan. He wasn't trying to get him out of there. He just cruised to a victory just by using his feet. And make him a man. Hit and not be hit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Which a lot of people don't like, but at the end of the day, secure the bag. But that's how I feel about it, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully we get a great fight. I will say this, man. I will say that I don't think that it's gonna go the distance.
No,
I would be surprised if we see Louis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz go the distance, man. But nevertheless, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I am on the side of Wilder, rooting for Louis King Kong Ortiz. I'm hoping that Ortiz gets his crowning moment because, as I stated before, man, Louis Ortiz has been in the game a minute, and a lot of fighters just haven't wanted to fight him because he's such a dangerous fighter. And with him being in the twilight of his career the way he is, man, I'm really hoping that he can get kind of a crowning moment outside of the fights with Deontay Wilder, where he could get a significant victory under his belt against Andy Ruiz. So I'll be definitely rooting for him, man. And I think Louis King Kong Ortiz takes it home, bro, in the bout this coming weekend, man.
And you see him and Wilder like best friend now, bro.
Yeah.
They super tight. I think they both.
Matter of fact, bro, he said he might be willing to do a third bout with him.
Wilder?
Yeah, Wilder right now.
Yeah, I know because no doubt.
But because with that with this being a PBC fight, that Wilder has already stated that chances are it's going to be very easy to make a bout with whoever the winner of this fight is. So chances are, if Andy wins, we'll probably see Wilder Andy maybe late this year or next year. But he said that if King Kong gets the victory, which he's hoping he gets it, he said that, man, if it makes sense, you know, and he can't line something else up, because he's such a brother with King Kong Ortiz, he said, man, I'm willing to fight him again, man, and give him that payday and get it on, man. So we'll see what happens, man.
And also, man, and I'm not sure. I'm hoping this is not a ploy to get people to pay for this pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying, for this fight. But you heard the rumbles of what could be announced during this fight. I don't know if you heard the rumbles of what the internet is saying, but you know.
No. What they out there saying, man?
Talking about what the biggest fight that we all waiting on could be announced.
Oh, word? That Spence Crawford?
You know.
I
ain't want to bring that up because it's probably a
ploy.
Probably Sombrero, big cap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we'll see, man.
Okay, man. Shoot. We'll see, man. But